Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arkansas State's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's cross. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Rucker. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Arkansas State! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Southern Miss's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. wants to throw. It's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding an escape route. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Caught in the backfield, it's Bush. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it.
Turning it on! That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Red Wolves, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fires left, and the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Wolves! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got the first down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Gives it on the option. Creates a little space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll try to run for it. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the oath? This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for space, it's Cross. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. To the ground, he's got it again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Bush. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And they add 6 more in the bowl with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Split backs here. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Finds the tight end. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Gives it on the option. He'll get a fresh set of down stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Golden Eagles are on the move.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now the play fake. Throws for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, they hooked up Artie once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And the Golden Eagles will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bush. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's crossed. It's a seam one. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. On the run, deep down the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's cross. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down. The offense offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bush. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cobb. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Give to the running back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Red Wolves will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Montgomery. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
To the air, it's Braxton. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Leaves it with the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Metcalf. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Braxton. Grabbed behind the line, it's Metcalf. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On the run, it's Pittman. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away.
Number 65 on to punt it away.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket, and that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Summers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bush. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And off Jones. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physical.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with...
There he goes. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Red Bulls. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Davis. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing.
Breaks into the open. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided to...
He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Might be changing the route. Here's the pressure. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Rainer. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Got a man. It's Page. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.